So hello. Welcome to Connect with Ali show. And usually our show focus on diversity, inclusion, and equity. We invite guests from different country, background, and religion. And in this holy month, the month of Ramadan, we have a series to talk about Ramadan, to educate Canadian about what is Ramadan and why we celebrate it, and why Muslim exactly doing Ramadan. So in this episode, I have Abdal to tell us a little bit about himself, where he's from, and his journey as an immigrant to Moncton, and he will talk a little bit about Ramadan. Welcome, Abdal, and thank you for having us.
Oh, you're very welcome, and welcome to my house, Ali, and you're always welcome here. So my name is Abdal Khan. I immigrated to Canada about almost like 20 years ago, and I've been in Moncton since then. So my first job was in Moncton. Mm-hmm. So that's where I settled, and this is a very common question people ask, how you end up in Moncton. A lot of new immigrants go to Toronto and stuff. So, but my first job was in Moncton, so I settled here. When I migrated, it was a very it was not diverse community, and we were like a really visible minority. So we had more challenges. But nowadays, I see that
community is growing.
Exactly. So community has grown. There's a lot of diversity and a lot of new resources for people who are coming in. So I think we are progressing in a good direction.
So, Brother Abdal, you said, like, which year you moved to Moncton?
I think it was 2003.
2003. So 2003, as you mentioned, there is not really diversity, not a lot of immigrant. It's just the beginning of a lot of immigrant to be in Moncton. So how can you see from that time to now? You notice a lot of difference.
Yeah, a huge difference, because when we moved here, it was hard to find the stuff we need, especially the groceries we need. We need specific spices or
from back home and stuff,
right? To cook our food, and the halal meat that the Muslims eat. It was almost hard to find. So what we have to do is either travel to Miramichi or Halifax to get the meat.
Wow.
But nowadays, I think it's available everywhere. On Walmart, on Costco, Superstore, as well as there are specific shops that Syrians and other Muslims from different parts of the world, they have opened, and they have halal meat and all the groceries we need. So it's a huge difference from then to now.
That's good. Thanks God. Thanks God, because especially when you come back from home and you want for a certain spice or certain type of food to cook and you can't find it, it's just like it makes you homesick.
Yeah, and also culturally, when we were here, we will feel more, very visibly identifiable. But nowadays, with the diversity, people moving from all over the world, and I mean, now we feel more comfortable, because when you walk on the street or go into the mall, people are not staring at you.
100%.
Because they're used to different cultures, different people. So I think it's very good.
That's good. Because I think it's, as you mentioned, Brother Abdal, too, like at the beginning was not too many, and Monctonian, you were not used to so many different ethnicity or different culture, but now it's become normal. Even you ask people what is Ramadan, and they will know. That's when people are fasting. That's when you guys don't eat from the sunrise to the sunset. And that's a really good thing. That just will bring us to the next question, Brother Abdal, about where you are from. Can you tell us a little bit about your country and what is your country is known for?
Yeah, I'm from Pakistan, and Pakistan is known for many different things. It's famous for some really good exports, which is like sporting goods. I don't know if you know that most of the World Cups, the footballs that are, when I say football, it means soccer.
Okay.
So the soccer balls that are used in World Cups, most of the time they're from Pakistan.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and not that. A lot of sporting goods are exported from Pakistan, and also leather products and surgical products. A lot of surgical equipment that is used in the hospitals all across the globe is from Pakistan, and from Pakistan, it's also known for tourism. It's really beautiful. It's especially mountain areas like Himalayas and Karakoram, and there are like a couple of other mountain areas that are beautiful. And we have the second highest peak in the world. So after Mount Everest, the K2 is in Pakistan.
Really?
So that's a big attraction. A lot of climbers go every year to climb the second highest peak in Pakistan. So
so we just learned something new, Joe, about Pakistan, all the soccer stuff. That's even the ball. That's they make it there in Pakistan, and amazing. And I know, like each immigrant, when they are taking that decision to move to a different country, it's a tough decision. But the journey can have so many obstacles. What some of the obstacles as an immigrant, Brother Abdal, that you face, and how you update to those obstacles as an immigrant from 2003?
I think the biggest obstacle was people were not aware of our culture, and especially the Muslim culture. And I will give you an example. When my kids were going in this school, they were in kindergarten or grade 4 or 5. At that time, nobody knew what Ramadan is. Right? Probably they were the only Pakistani kid in the whole school, or at least in like their grade. And so nobody knew what's Ramadan. And when they're fasting or they're doing something special for Ramadan, nobody knew it. So, but I think new immigrants have an advantage. Because now there's a lot of awareness, and people in the school now they celebrate, so they put like signs for Ramadan, and they make announcements it just started in last 2 or 3 years.
Amazing.
So I was wondering where the people were when my kids were young.
So you guys built those bricks for this new generation, like we were the first one that immigrated and teach that.
And my wife, she's also a supply teacher. So she in her school, she was the first one to introduce Ramadan celebration signs all over the school.
Amazing.
So that was like last year. So in her school, that's the first time they put like on the TVs, like monitors, things about Ramadan and stuff. So
amazing, good for her, because that's will make a good sense of belonging for the Muslim student, and also will make the Canadian student more curious to know more about Ramadan. What is Ramadan? Why you guys doing it and stuff like that? So that's amazing. How you updated those challenges, Abdal? Like I know, some of the challenges as an immigrant, probably most of that just like being integrated fast and stuff like that. And
I think we tried to just communicate more and more. And we used to, for example, send notes to the teacher about explaining about what Ramadan is. And sometimes we will have like a personal one-on-one meetings with the teachers. And same at the work and any other place. So I think at that time the biggest obstacle was to just communicate, tell them what it is, so that people are aware. So that was the one big struggle. For us.
Amazing. So communication, raise awareness, and awareness just open people's eyes to know more and stuff like that. So that just will bring us to the next question about, this is a holy month which is known all around the Muslim world about Ramadan. And what is Ramadan? Rather, like if you want to explain it as a sample, as like to people, Canadian, to educate them what is Ramadan and why Muslims do it.
Ramadan is a month of blessings, and as a Muslims, what we do is we fast for 1 month. And some of the things that we do is that we don't eat from sunrise to sunset. And then that's just one part of the Ramadan. The bigger part, or the main purpose of the Ramadan, is to train ourselves to be a better Muslim, to be a better human being. So we train ourselves, we avoid any bad thing, you avoid even somebody if is talking loud to you, you just tell them, I'm fasting, I will not argue with you. So stay away from all the bad things and do the good things in your life. And then you pray a lot, you read the Holy Book of Quran a lot, and practice all the things that you should be doing throughout the year. We use this month as a training month to train ourselves to be a better Muslim.
It's amazing. So basically what Brother Abdal say, it's like a training period, and also it's a way that show that we can control ourselves in this month, like always stay from the bad thing and focus on the good thing. And usually it's not really just fasting from food, from water, from other things. Even our tongue fast from saying bad words. Our eyes fast from seeing things that we are not supposed to see, and our ear also fast from listening to things that, like if we hear something, somebody swearing or something, just say I'm fasting. So that's why you don't consume anything that's not bad, not good for you. So that's so in terms of reflection, Ramadan is represent what, like for Muslim in general. It's a month of reflection, a month of cleansing the spirit as well, as Brother Abdal, or
yeah, it's a month of training. As you I think said very rightfully, that you train all of yourself, your tongue, your ears, your eyes, to do the things that you should be doing and stay away from the things that you should not be doing. And it not only cleans yourself from inside, but like spiritually as well. And that helps you go along all the year with that spirit. So it's kind of so that's why it comes every year, to refresh yourself. So it's a refresher course for a month, so that you set your behaviors and then follow them for the rest of the year.
So it's almost like a reset button.
Yeah, reset.
Exactly. Reset. Okay, so it is, and it's good that like it's 30 days, and any habit that is like 21 days, you get used to it, and it is 1 month. So 1 month, it's like it's a reflection of the whole year. What I'm doing good, I'm on the right track. If I'm doing a bad habit or something, it's time to reflect on that. I'm good with my parent, or I'm good member of the community or something. You reflect on it's basically a month of reflection. And that just will bring us to the next question, Brother Abdal. Like each country is different in celebrating Ramadan, and Morocco we celebrate in a different way. Tunisia celebrates in a different way. In Pakistan, like how, like I mean, in terms of food, what kind of food you use, like to break the fasting, for children as well. Like is there like any kind of celebration that make them feel, encourage them to be part of this month?
Yeah, I think in Ramadan there is very specific or special foods that we eat. In Pakistan, one of the biggest thing is the drinks too, because it's a hot country. Most of it is the climate is hot, so you need to have, when you break your fast, like something very special. Cold. So a lot of people drink milk mixed with almonds and some cream, and then they put some flavoring in it. Some people drink milkshakes, and then some people drink it's a special drink called Ruh Afza. I have it today, and I will share with you. So it's just a flavor of I think rose petals and some other ingredients, and it's a very cooling, refreshing drink. On
Especially
top of
after
that,
a long day, you need something called that.
So on top of that, then for food, most people eat samosas, pakoras, and fruit chaat. It's a combination of fruits combined together, and chana chaat, which is chana and potatoes mixed together with stuff. So these are typical foods that they break fast with. And once they break fast, they pray. And after praying, they will eat the whole meal, like rice and naan and kebab and other stuff.
All the good stuff. Fill up.
Fill up. And especially in Ramadan, parents ask the kids what they like, and they try to make that food every day. So I think this
Okay,
is
Allahu Akbar. So this is the time.
time to break fast.
That's time to break the fasting. So we will continue
Yeah,
after
we break the
fasting.
fast with the adhan. So I have a adhan clock. So
Okay.
when it's time to break the fast, the adhan comes. Usually
Okay.
in back home, there is a mosque. You will hear the
adhan
adhan from the mosque, from the speakers. You can hear it in the home.
Ah, okay.
So, but now we use the clock.
The clock. So adhan is a reminder of time to pray, and also it's time to break our
Break the
fasting.
fast,
So I don't know if we can hear that or no, but that's the adhan, which is God is great. It's time to go eat. So we'll see you after the eating. This is how we break our fasting with date. And brother, we make a little dua. This usually اللهم لك صمت وعلى رزقك أفطرت ذهب الظمأ امتلأت العروق وثبت الأجر إن شاء الله. بسم الله. So after 12-hour fasting, this is the first thing to break with, and date usually supposed to be like really good and just give you the energy that
Yeah, it's instant insulin in your body. The dates, they give a very instant energy back into your body.
The sweetness, and it's rich in all the ingredient in it.
Yeah.
This is pakoda. It has spinach and potatoes and some spices, and this is samosa, and also this is chana chaat, which include chickpeas, potato, tomato, and some spices. And this is the special chutney. It mixed with yogurt, mint, and green peppers, salt, and I just mix it. There you go. And this is a special drink which Abdal was talking about, Ruh Afza, and originally this is the bottle. This is special from Pakistan.
Ah, okay. So Abdal, this 2003 wasn't, you couldn't find that in the
No,
store?
no.
You have to go to Toronto to get it.
Toronto Montreal, eh?
Now you can find it from Walmart.
Walmart now, eh?
From Walmart,
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. We are back at the Connect with Ali. So as we see the man version, now we're seeing for the woman version. And Ramadan, we'll have sister Saida will tell us a little bit what does Ramadan mean to you and why it's so special this month.
First of all, it's the holy month. From all the month of there are certain months, but this is the month where I think that we review ourselves. Where we have been as a Muslim. So this reminds us what our God and what our Prophet actually taught us and what we are doing. So that's the thing. It's not just about staying hungry. It's the spiritual
part,
right? You pray more. You think about God, where you have been and what you are doing right now, what you can do better. And for me, this is I don't know, from my childhood. I am crazy about this month. Yeah, I just love this month.
So you have that deep connection for Ramadan since an early age.
Yeah.
So it brings you back to the root whenever you think of it.
Yeah.
And for children, is there like anything that usually we do special for this month for Ramadan for children that make them enjoy it and have fun and celebrate it?
My kids from I think they were doing once a month or something, once a week or something, the fasting. So they want me to make their special food.
Yeah.
So I make everyone's whatever they want. So even my friends in school, they say you are crazy. So that's what kids about, right? So
their favorite food.
They need to have something. Okay, they are staying hungry for the whole day. So at the end of the day, they need something. So yeah.
Okay, nice. And also like Saida, like I know like a lot of schools and they are curious and they want to know Ramadan. They see different kids and they see them fasting and they wonder why are you fasting? What is this? What's Ramadan?
Oh yeah.
And tell us what you did like so now at school. Do you know Ramadan?
Actually, first my colleagues, they think that they used to think. Now I'm like, I'm alive. I'm in front of you. I'm working. I'm not dying. So, but from last year, actually, when all the Syrians refugee came, so at that time Muslim population came. So a school district used to send a letter. They still send a letter in the beginning of the Ramadan. So kids won't get tired. So just take care of them and things like that. So when during Christmas time, what happened then? All the Canadian kids, they will talk about their the tree decoration and things like that. And Muslim kids are sitting in the sharing circle, so they will say, we don't have anything. So then that made me like they are feeling left alone. So then last Ramadan, end of the Ramadan, I talked to my principal. I sent her a message that I know it's late, but is there anything we can feel them that they are home? So it was nice of her. She did decoration, Eid Mubarak, very last moment. So but now they knew that Ramadan coming. So in the beginning on Friday, Ramadan started on Saturday. So our office
Even
front,
you just asked like one day before. It was like
yes, and they did, and then I shared it on my Facebook too. And now my resource teacher also showed me the decoration for the Eid. She already bought it.
Amazing.
Yeah, and kids are happy. And teachers are trying to explain, and teachers are asking me what we can do better to make it better for them so they can feel comfortable and things like that.
It's amazing. Thank you for sharing that, because the children will feel that they have the self of belonging, and they feel like they are the center of attention. All the kids will ask them why you're celebrating.
Because
why
I remember that when my kids were in school, my older one was only the brown child in the school at that time, so no one knew what's happening. So it's a good thing that there are so many other religion and other countries' kids now.
Amazing.
All kind of people.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us, and thank you for starting that, because now I even see that at Moncton High. Now Moncton High, they have like in the big TV there, Ramadan Kareem, and they have the Fanous too there. So that's good. It's all as your husband shared with us, Brother Abdal. It's all about education,
Communication and education.
communication. Because when we change the way we think we look at will change. And definitely that's what we know we need, and that's why we are doing this, so people will understand and will know and will accept. And it's all about acceptance, tolerance, and education. So thank you very much for having us, and thank you for the nice food. Allahu Akbar. ربنا ولك الحمد. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله. So hello, we are back with Connect with Ali. So we are taking you on this journey of Ramadan, and here with Brother Abdal. So we had iftar and we prayed, and now the belly is full. So inshallah, after that we will go and have the prayer of Taraweeh. And Brother Abdal, can you share with us what is Taraweeh and why we pray? I know it's a month of worship, a month of connecting and getting close to God. Just want to know what's Taraweeh.
Taraweeh, Salatul Taraweeh is a special prayers for the month of Ramadan, where Muslims, when they break fast and eat food, then after an hour they go to the mosque and they pray a long prayer. It's the longest prayer of all other prayers in Muslim faith. And during that prayers, they read the Holy Book of Quran. And idea is to read as much as they can. So every day they read that in their prayers, and then they contemplate. And the Imam recites the Quran right from the beginning, and it keep on going chapter by chapter. And people listen at the back, and they contemplate and try to understand what he's saying. And then most of the time their target is to finish the whole book within the month of Ramadan. So Salatul Taraweeh is kind of a very very important prayer for the month of Ramadan, in the month of Ramadan for Muslims.
So the Quran is very important in this month of Ramadan because it's 30 days and we have to finish the Holy Quran in the whole month. So why is it so important, the Quran in this month? Why we are encouraged to go back to the Quran? And I think in this month, that's when the Quran was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Can you just collaborate a little bit about that, Brother Abdal?
Yeah. So you're right, Ali. The Quran was given to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the month of Ramadan. The angel Gabriel, he came to the Prophet and he gave the first verses of Quran in month of Ramadan. So in month of Ramadan is all about, as I talked before, going back to the training, going back to the roots. So the root of the faith or the religion is Quran, right? So month of Ramadan teaches us to go back, read the Quran, at least try to finish it one time in this month. So that's why people put a lot of energy and time to read it as much as they can. And that not only gives them understanding of the book, but also purifies their spirit by connecting directly to the book, directly to Allah, to the God through the book. So
you mentioned that's the first verse revealed to the Prophet, peace be upon him. If you can collaborate, like why I'm asking this question, because of the importance of it. What was that verse, or just it was Iqra?
Yeah.
So
the first verse was Iqra bismi rabbika allazi khalaq. So the first the verse that the Quran was to read. So that's why it's so important to learn and read, especially the book that is sent by God, so that you understand what's the purpose of life, why you were sent on earth, and how you behave on it. So that's why it's very important. And as you said, that all started in the month of Ramadan.
And this is just like Brother Abdal shared, because this is importance of education, the importance of reading, because the first verse that came, and it came on the month of Ramadan. That's why the month is so important to Muslim, because it's about reading, learning, and it's about communication. Because when you learn and you read, you know about others and you know about different things. And this is why this month of Ramadan is so, we call it the holy month, and we finish the whole Quran in this month, because we contemplate, we reflect, and we become better people after this month of Ramadan. And this came to almost to an end, and I just want to ask Brother Abdal for what is your last word, Brother Abdal, that you can share with the audience. And
I think as Canadians we should all come together and try to understand each other. As you said, Ali, communication is the key. When you understand other cultures, other religions, you have a very different perspective of what you think about them. So I think the key is the communication. So we have to come together as Canadians from all countries, from all religions, and understand each other and respect each other and accept as we are. So that's the key, and I welcome you in my house, and Joe as well on the camera.
Thank you very
and
much.
Thank you for coming, and it was a pleasure to host you.
Thank you very much, Brother Abdal. Appreciate you for having us. Thank you for having us.